My name is Marlene, and this is my strange story. When I was 6.5 years old, my mother died. I grew up, my grandparents, with my maternal grandparents and my father and an aunt and an uncle close by, and we've had a very, very happy childhood. Later in life, we went through a very, very unhappy time. There was an extended period of deaths in the family, it seemed to me. My father died of cancer in August, and my grandmother died that same year, right on Thanksgiving Day. And then the following year, my grandfather died. And then after that, my brother was sick all the time. Every time I saw him and I would ask him, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" And he would say, "Oh, I'll be okay," and something like this. But he wasn't. And I guess, shortly thereafter, within months, my brother finally told the family that he had leukemia. The next thing I remember is him being in intensive care in a hospital and visiting him, and he's in a coma and suffered greatly for a few days and then passed away. I was devastated because I had this internal feeling like my mother's dead, my father's dead, my grandparents are dead, and now my brother's dead. It's very hard for me to understand. And I was going through a period where, I would go through my daily life, take care of doing my daily chores, trying to take care of the children. And then one night, I woke up in the middle of the night, sat up, and at the foot of my bed, sitting on the bed, was my brother. He looked great. It was in Technicolor, which really, which in retrospect surprises me. He had lost his hair in his illness. He had hair now. He looked really fit, as though he was exercising, eating well, taking care of himself. He had a nice pair of slacks on, a very nice ironed shirt, and an Argyle sweater vest that I remember distinctly. I didn't have the opportunity to speak to him, but he spoke to me, and he said, "Marlene," he said, "don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm happy." In my memory, it just seemed so real that he was actually there, and then he wasn't. But it kind of lifted a great burden, and I just felt a closure at that point. And that's my story. Very, very, very strange, and yet wonderful, because it just made me feel good.